Here's the LeetCode question, 3Sum, question number 15. And once you understand the tips and tricks, then it becomes surprisingly simple. You're given an integer array, and the name of that array is nums. We need to find 3 such numbers which add up to 0. So that's the question. And there can be multiple, not just one solution, but it can have multiple solutions. This is asked in several interview questions, like for example, Amazon, Google. So when you do LeetCode problem, it tests your code against several test cases, and hence it's a very good interview preparation. So trust me, this question is very simple, but you need to understand how multiple things, handling that. So it says that your class solution, and I'm going to show a Java based solution, but I'm a Java programmer, so it's going to be basically you need to create a list of type integer, and this is basically going to be my resultant thing. So this is code, and then when you look at this, we need to also take care of duplicates, right? We need to handle duplicates as well. So what we would do in order to handle the duplicates is you have to sort the array. So if I have it sorted, then I can compare the element with the next element and see if it is the same or not. So that way I can handle duplicates. That becomes a very important part of solving your problem, right? So we need to handle duplicates. So we've created a list. That's the one we are going to output it, right? And we need to sort our array. If it is not sorted, that is from ascending to descending, it's very hard to figure out if there are duplicates or not. So what I would do is, we have this arrays dot sort of nums, right? So with this we are able to sort it, and now I have to go over the entire array from int I equals 0 to I less than nums dot length minus 2 I plus plus. And in this for loop, what I'm going to do is basically I will be skipping if there is any duplicates, right? So how would I find if there is a duplicate? If nums of I is same as nums of I minus 1, I equals nums of I minus 1. In this case, I should give continue. And also here one more thing is I must be greater than 0 and these conditions, right? So put a space here. Yeah. So this is basically why avoid duplicates. So that's the reason I'm putting that code here. Next thing is I need a 2-pointer approach. How I'll implement that is I'll have a left pointer, and that would be I plus 1. and I also need a right pointer, and that will be from the last it should come. So nums dot length -1. So one pointer is from the start, it should go this way, and another pointer will be from this way. So that's how we are going to approach this. Now that we know what is left, I plus 1, and what is right, let's calculate int sum equals, what is sum? So it's nums of I and add to that nums of so I guess you know what should this be, left, and what should this be, right, and this should be in a while loop, while left is less than right. Okay, so I'll calculate the sum, and if the sum is equal to 0, then this is the set of 3 numbers which can make a proper triplet, right? So put in the list. So this result dot add, what am I going to add is arrays dot as list. So this is a method you must be knowing. This will convert this list into array list and add that to the results array. So first let me just copy this and paste it here. Instead of this plus sign, we can put a comma. Okay. So that's how you calculate the sum, and if the sum is adding up to 0, then you will add. Other than that, we also need to skip those which are duplicates. Skip the duplicates on the left, and also skip duplicates on the right, both. So how would we do that? While nums of left, if it is equal to nums of left plus 1, right? Then inside that left plus plus, simply keep incrementing the left, don't do anything, and then it will be skipped. And while nums of right is equal to nums of right minus 1. In that case, what do? Right plus plus. So that's how we will skip either left side or the right side once. And when I submitted the code, it got accepted. And you can see that. Let's just see once more. List is what is expected. I'm creating that list of array list, and then I need to sort it so that I avoid duplicates. Then for I equals 0 to nums dot length minus 2 I plus plus, then I skip the duplicates by going from I to I is greater than 0. If nums of I is equal to I minus 1, continue. And then I set left is equal to I plus 1, right is equal to nums dot length minus 1. And while left is less than right, and sum is equal to nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right, and sum equals 0. That is, if sum is 0, then these are the 3 elements which will be added to the resultant array, and arrays.as list will make this 3 as a list and then add it. Then if there are duplicates in the left, I need to skip those by using nums of left is equal to nums of left plus 1, then left plus plus. Similarly, nums of right is equal to right minus 1, then right minus minus, left plus plus, right minus minus. If sum less than 0, then move the left pointer 1, otherwise move the right pointer, and finally return the result. I hope this was helpful in your interview prep. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.